So, in the era of digital businesses, online businesses, there are few of the businesses which have started taking all the pains of setting up the offline network for the customers. It is not easy to set up the offline network purely keeping the customers in mind and how the business can serve its customers better. That's what Aura Hearing Care Private Limited has done for last 15 years. So we have Mr. Naitik Shah, who is the founder, managing director of Aura Hearing, and we are here to know more about the story of Aura Hearing and how they have been able to scale up to 25 locations and how they have been able to scale up to more than 1 million customers that they have served till now. So let's hear more about Aura and its story from the founder himself, Mr. Naitik Shah. Hi, Naitik.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, such a kind words. Thank you so much for having me here, and I'm here to share my story. I'll be glad to share my story.
So it's very interesting to know your journey from being an engineer, then a product manager, working in a hearing care company, manufacturer, and then getting into the services business. Aura Hearing launched or founded almost 15 years back. We would love to know your journey.
So I think this journey started a long back. I think around 15 years back, my grandfather was suffering from hearing loss, and he was not able to find a proper service all under one roof. At that time, I realized there is a gap, and I founded Aura to fulfill this gap. And fortunately, I also got an experience and exposure to work with one of the manufacturing company. And within few months, I decided I should have my own setup, and that is where we started a small setup in Ghatkopar, Mumbai, first setup, and slowly, steadily we have expanded.
So right now, which all states, cities we are
So
present?
right now, we started with Mumbai, then we went to Delhi. We are also present in Chennai and Hyderabad, and soon we'll be coming up into more metro cities.
Wow, wonderful. So, what is Aura trying to do, and how it is different than the existing available options for the customers?
Sure. So I would say we are glad to serve something which is complete solution for hearing under one roof. If anyone has anything related to hearing problem, Aura would be a one-stop solution. We have all brands under one roof. We have different types of diagnostic available. We have experienced audiologists. We have a fantastic trial policy. We have a 100% insurance, which is first in our industry on repair and lost hearing aid. So this is something like which is very unique, which Aura is able to provide. And in short, I would say Aura is not where you buy a product, but you buy an experience. So we are known for providing a very good experience.
Got it. You spoke about 100% insurance
Yes.
first time in this industry. Can you elaborate more about this?
Sure. So hearing aid is an expensive product. It's not that people think a lot before investing. And in my journey, I have seen many of the patients who are senior citizens. Most of them are senior citizens. They would say like, even if I invest, what if I forget someone? What if I drop somewhere the hearing aid? It would be a financial
Correct.
loss for me. That is a big thing. So we have been trying to get this insurance from a few years, and we've been talking to multiple insurance companies. But finally, we are able to crack it. We have 100% insurance on hearing aid if lost or damaged. Another advantage of having multiple center, I'll give you one example. Like there was one of our patients who was staying in Mumbai. He's a senior citizen. He's staying all alone in Mumbai, but his
Okay.
son is staying in Chennai. So when he visits to Chennai, we have center in Chennai also. So service is available there. So this also gives them multiple advantages. Like patient can be anywhere in India, our service is possible. Along with our Aura Center, 25 center, we have channel partners, around 50 channel partners. So be in
Okay.
any part of India, we are ready to provide you service.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Because it's an investment for a senior citizen.
True.
And when he is traveling and he gets a hassle-free service, I think we have done our job.
Yes.
Since you mentioned about the story of the patient, any of these stories where specifically you remember having served more than 1 million patients till now, any specific stories that you would love to share with us?
So there are many stories. I sometimes get even emotional hearing those stories, and there are
Uh-huh.
many stories. But I'll say one of them. So this was like around few years back. One senior citizen, approximately age of 60 to 65 years, came to our head office, the Ghatkopar branch, and he was traveling all the way from interior of Maharashtra. He heard about us from friends and family, and he came with a lot of hopes. And after proper diagnostic, we realized he is suffering from severe to profound hearing loss. And we gave him a very good, profound, powerful hearing aid. And after a few minutes of communication, he was so happy, he was so touched. And then we made him watch TV. As soon as the TV started, we were playing some old music, old song for him. He burst into tears. He was crying in front of us, and we were like so touched. Wow, why this happened? Then he later told us, "This I'm hearing music after 10 years of my life."
Oh my God.
And after a few minutes of calming down, talking to each other, then he revealed, "I came alone today because at this stage I'm going through a divorce because of lot of communication issue with my wife. There is a lot of communication which is getting affected, and he was going through a divorce. So he told us, literally he told us, this is not only hearing it, you are giving me a life. This is a life for me, new life for me. So I'm fortunate to have in this thing, like we are able to touch this.
So I would say you are in the business of earning blessings.
Yes, I would put it in that way. Yes, not only me, the whole team is blessed. Every day we get a lot of blessings. My audiologists get a lot of sweet box, gifts, and everything because patients are really happy. And when you touch the senior citizen people heart and they change their life, you get a lot of blessings, lot of blessings. So yes, we are blessed to be in this such a fantastic business.
Wow, that's amazing. Nowadays, we have seen a lot of youngsters also facing hearing problem.
Yes.
What could be the major issues? I'm sure. I mean, there are youngsters who have issues since their birth. But then the new age generation or Gen Z who use a lot of
loud music,
headphones. Does that really affect? I mean, do you see a trend of young patients coming to Aura?
I would say there are 2-3 different types in this. One is with birth, someone has a hearing problem. So early detection is very important in such situation. Like nowadays, government has also asked to have a compulsory test of hearing as soon as the baby is born. Within few days or few months, it should be done. So we can have a proper treatment at the right time. Second, what you are talking about is loud exposure to loud noise, loud music. So continuous any sound, it's not good for hearing. It gives you a temporary hearing loss, and sometimes it even leads to a long-term hearing loss, a permanent hearing loss. So there was a lot of research done on this, survey have done on it, and even nowadays, any good mobile phone if you buy and if you keep it on a high volume, full volume, it gives you a warning. This is not good for hearing. Why it is giving you this warning? Because it is not good for hearing. So my advice to all these youngsters would be like, you like music? Okay, no problem with that. Hear it. But keep it at a 50% of the volume or maximum 60%. Don't keep it on the full volume because you are damaging your hearing for future. So that is it. Third thing is sudden hearing loss. There are so many different viral infection because of which patient have this hearing loss. It is not affecting because of hearing. It is not because of pollution. It is viral infection which they are getting and which is getting affected to the hearing loss. Even patient who gets TB, tuberculosis, the treatment of that directly leads to hearing loss. So this kind of patient can be a young patient. It is not age-related hearing loss. It is because of the sudden hearing loss what they have. So there are many patients. I'll again tell you one story. There was a small kid who was in grade 6, I guess, and he was traveling to some other country. And he went for scuba diving and everything. He enjoyed that. And when he was coming back, all of a sudden he had a hearing loss. He went to ENT surgeon. They tried to give them the best possible treatment, but unfortunately, he got a permanent hearing loss, severe permanent hearing loss. So they came to us. Hey, what would be the best solution for it? So we were able to give him 100% invisible hearing aid. So none of his friend is aware that he's wearing a hearing aid, but he's able to communicate in the class like a normal kid.
Since you spoke about invisible hearing aid,
yes.
We would love to know more about the latest technology which has come. and we would love to see these invisible hearing aids.
Sure.
If you have few of these products.
So I would say technology have changed a lot. In technology, every 6 months there is a new technology coming up. Right now in hearing industry, we have AI technology, which is controlling the noise. The real challenge for any patient who has hard of hearing is hearing in a noisy environment. There is so much of sound, and hearing it is difficult for them to decide which sound needs to be amplified and which not. So
Wow.
AI is playing a very important role. Now this kind of hearing aids are very silent. It has Bluetooth inbuilt, so you can stream directly sound from your hearing aid to your mobile to hearing aid. Also, it has cloud-based setting. So if patient is traveling anywhere in the world, if they have any problem, you can just call us, and sitting here, my audiologist will be able to change the settings for him. So that is also possible. And this nowadays we have all rechargeable hearing aids, so no more inserting batteries and all. So all these features, and
Wow.
it is virtually invisible. So those kind of hearing aids we have. So I'll show you a few of them. This is one of the fastest running product for us.
Okay.
It is RIC, receiver in the ear technology. This is how it looks. So yes, technology is evolving. Every month, every 6 months, we get a better technology. So as I was mentioning, we have virtually invisible hearing aid. This is one of the type, which is called receiver in the ear technology. This is how the product will go behind the pinna, and this is a charging case where we charge the product. These are like a earbuds. You wear it in your ear like a earbuds, and it has Bluetooth, rechargeable, and everything. We have 100% invisible product which goes completely inside the canal. This kind of product goes completely inside the canal. Again, these are rechargeable. We have Power BT, which is for someone who have a profound hearing loss. But again, these products are also rechargeable hearing aids. And we do have earbuds of different brands. So this kind of products are there. It is more like a earbud. If you see Zavra or any other big brands who has a earbud, it looks very similar. It is no more like a hearing aid, but it is more like a earbuds. It has Bluetooth, rechargeability, and good power to support hearing loss.
How frequently these settings have to be changed?
See, normally we don't need to change the setting. Moreover, we are also providing an application in your mobile where patient can change. A minor changes can be done through their mobile as per the situation. We are talking about an extreme situation. Let's say patient is traveling abroad, and while traveling he got cold, and his hearing loss has deteriorated drastically. Temporarily, it has been deteriorated. So we can make the changes. Temporarily, we can make the changes. For 10 days, we can give them more amplification. At that situation, patient reach out to us.
Since we said this is an investment for someone, what should be the criterias or checkpoints for somebody who is trying to buy hearing aids?
Good you asked me. I'll say first, a proper diagnostic need to be done by a qualified audiologist. So it plays a very important role. It's like buying a glasses. If your power is wrong, no matter how much expensive frame you are buying, you won't get the clarity. Similarly, here also, diagnostic plays a very important role, and diagnostic should be done by a qualified audiologist. So always ask for an RCI number for an audiologist. That should be the first. Okay, are you dealing with an RCI qualified audiologist, RCI certified? Second, also ask for either they are authorized dispenser of those brands. So there are many distribution channels through which you get product in the market at a cheaper cost also. But then service is a concern because they are not able to service you directly. They have to send via, and it takes a lot of time. Sometimes the repair cost is very expensive in that cases. So always ask for an authorization certificate. So manufacturers always provide authorization certificate. They also certified audiologists for the training, because this, as I told you, there's so many products available. So a proper training is required for each product. So are those audiologists qualified enough to dispense those hearing aids? Are they being trained by the manufacturers or someone for dispensing those hearing aids? So these are the three major factors which need to be taken care before buying a hearing aid. And then comes an experience. Okay, are you happy with this product? Maybe you are happy with X brand or Y brand. Are you comfortable? So take a trial of this product for 3 days. Experience that, and then you go for it.
So you mentioned about experienced audiologists. How much this plays a role for somebody who comes for a consultation, and how is Aura different over here, and what kind of audiologists do we have with us?
Good. So I would say audiologist is a heart of a center. It plays a very important role. Our audiologists are very experienced audiologists and qualified audiologists. They have been trained continuously for dispensing this hearing aids, and they have been trained for doing diagnostics. So a lot of SOPs are given to our audiologists. We have a training program for upgrading them when the new technologies are coming. We upgrade them with new technology and counseling skills and everything. So invest a lot of time on that. And the good part about, I would say, I'm blessed to have my team who stays with me for a long. So I would say 12 years back when audiologists have joined me, he's still with me. So similarly, my audiologists are staying with us and they are also enjoying the work what we are doing. So that's the best part what I would say. I'm blessed to have such a fantastic audiologist team with me.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Since we have seen many of these hearing aids ranges from say 30,000 rupees goes to even couple of lakhs.
Yes.
Do people also get some kind of EMI facility to buy these hearing aids?
Of course. So what I believe is any investment, even a 10 rupees investment, should be a worth of investment. So we give this experience where you are making a difference, where we are showing the difference. What would be the difference with and without hearing it? Second, then comes the budget. If cost is a concern for a patient, we have different EMI option. No cost EMI. You don't have to pay a penny, and it will be divided into 12 months, 18 months. That options is there, and the best part is there is no interest involved. So we don't have, the patient don't have to sell out any interest from their pocket. So zero cost EMI, zero rupees down payment, and zero interest. So let's say if it is a 1 lakh rupee, they don't have to give 1 lakh upfront. They can give every month 10,000 for next 10 months.
Wow. I wish this kind of facility is available on the other products that we buy, so that we can also enjoy buying more products.
Yes.
So Aura is associated with many brands.
Yes.
We are a multi-brand store. Any specific reason behind having many brands on board? And of course, many of these brands are international brands. So do they have certain criteria to choose a partner in India? And how do we qualify being their partners?
Mm-hmm. So first I will say why we have so many brands. We are associated with most of the top brands of the world, and we have all products under one roof. We believe patient requirement is different, and all brands have their own expertise. So one brand is very good in providing a fantastic receiver in the ear technology, which is best for sloping hearing loss. Another brand is famous for, not say famous, I would say they have a strength. Another brand have a very good strength in superpower hearing aid. So as per the patient requirement, we give them the product. So one brand is famous for providing a custom product, which is like 100% invisible inside custom product. So that one brand is very famous for that, or very strong. They have product line in that. So we prefer to give product as per the patient requirement and not what we have in stock. So as per the patient requirement, we give them a product. So always our product will take 3-4 days time to come, because we are not giving what we have it in our stock. We are providing as per the patient requirement. About second thing which you asked, this brand, all are international brand in India. They are the top most in world. They do have criteria. As I mentioned, top 3 criteria, they need to have an RCA audiologist, qualified audiologist. They need to have a proper sound treated booth, and the proper training need to be done for them, audiologists. Then only they certified those centers, or they certified those dispenser for providing their product. And it plays a very important role, because product is common. It is same with all the audiologists. It is all depends on how we are fine tuning, or how we are making it personalized for the patient. So if that training is not done properly, the brand name will get spoiled. If this brand product is not good.
Very good.
So we put a lot of efforts in training and giving a right product to a right hearing loss.
Noted. You mentioned about audiologist is at the heart of this particular business.
Yes.
I am sure there are many audiologists who are providing services for years.
Yes.
How these audiologists can be associated with us, or how we can help them scale up their businesses as well?
Okay. I feel it's the right time. We have developed a lot of systems in place. We have HR modules in place. We have our own ERP software. We have our own CRM, this thing. We have our own customer care. We have lead generation program where we are generating good leads for it. We have a separate team who are meeting doctors, ENT doctors, and giving them awareness what we are doing, what kind of service we are providing. So we have a complete package. So if any audiologist, senior audiologist, or any dispenser who are practicing from years and who want to be associated with us, we can work it out in a way where we can provide all this to them, and they can be part of Aura, and we can grow together, because this is a requirement right now. I think with the time it is going, it is a high time requirement that we all come together and provide a one roof solution for everyone. So if we have developed something, why not to other person can have a benefit of.
That's amazing. So I think we would love to know the future plans of Aura, and which are the cities that we are planning to expand, and know more about your future plans.
Sure. So I would say small term plans and long term plan. Small term plan is next month we are coming in Pune with more than 5
Wow,
setup in
that's amazing.
Pune, because we felt we are in Mumbai and Pune is very nearby, a good city where the requirement is there. So
Uh-huh.
we are coming up in Pune. Soon we'll be there in Bangalore. Soon we'll be there in other part of metro cities of India. And also what we are also planning is to tie up with a senior audiologist who have a standalone center. Because of so much competition, so much marketing going on, they need support. So we would be having an association with such kind of setup, and we'll be expanding in that way also. So it would be one would be Aura Independent Center, and second would be, I would call it as a franchisee setup. So we would have our franchisee going in future.
That's amazing. So we had a wonderful chat with Mr. Naitik Shah, who is the founder and managing director of Aura Hearing Care Private Limited. It was so much of learning. Discussing with you, especially the way you have set up the whole systems, which are more customer oriented, and how the customers, especially the senior citizens, and keeping their need in mind, how you have set up everything, and working towards that. So wonderful chatting with you. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure sharing my story and my experience with you and your viewers. So thank you so much.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you.